What in the shit there's a mosquito in here. I ain't asked for a roommate. Honey, you got to go. What's up, fellow beings? Today I came to talk to you about purpose. That daunting word that seems to be in everyone's mouth lately, especially with the Great Resignation and the rise of spirituality and everyone trying to do basically what makes them happy. We come to people asking themselves, what is my purpose? What am I supposed to do? Purpose. What is it? By definition, purpose is the reason for which something is done, created, or for which it exists. It's the feeling of being determined to do or achieve something, what a person is trying to do or become. And I use this definition because the end says to do or to become. And it's very interesting how both of those two words are used, and I'm gonna get to that in a second. Recently, I was thinking about, for a long time for me, purpose was a bad word, especially going through college and trying to figure out what thing I was supposed to be doing with my life. What was the big answer? What was the end goal that I was trying to achieve? And I would switch majors and I'll get frustrated. And when I lose passion, I felt like a failure, like my world was crumbling around me because I'm supposed to be living my purpose and I can't figure out what that is. And I feel like we put a lot of stock in the search for what it is we're supposed to do with our lives, for what it is we're supposed to be achieving or aspiring to that's tangible. Usually when you think of purpose, most of the time it's in terms of career, some way to monetize that thing so that we'll be secure and happy. When I was going through college, I always stressed the concept of, plan A. You focus on that thing and you ride it all the way through. So I was determined that in that short 4-year stint, I was going to find my purpose and I was going to be it forever. And that's not healthy. And looking back now, I can definitely see how a lot of people can become stressed out over trying to find their purpose. The definition of purpose is flawed. And that brings me back to when it said to do or become something. And it's really hard to be doing and being at the same time. And it brings you back to that age-old thing that we are human beings, not doings. And with purpose being such a big part of our lives, such a big search, it makes you wonder why it is that we search for purpose so much. Why is it that we think that we have to find this thing in order to be happy or to be content? If purpose was something we had to look for, and it was what we're put on this earth to do, wouldn't it make more sense for it to be easier to find? Wouldn't it make sense for us to come down here already knowing what that thing is you're supposed to do and just go with it for the rest of our lives and contribute that way? And I think our problem is we get confused between our purpose and our life's work. Completely different things. Because our life's work is the doing, but purpose is in the being. Let's get a little woo-woo on y'all, but sometimes a little woo-woo is necessary. Purpose of human beings. We're put on this earth to live. That's it. We're put on this earth to have the human experience and learn and grow and experience as much as we possibly can in our short lifespans. Instead of utilizing all that time in searching for your purpose, in the searching, you're already living your purpose. It's like a cycle, because purpose is life itself. It's every heartbreak, it's every tear, it's every moment of joy, it's walking barefoot in the grass, it's staring at the sky, it's talking to your neighbor, it's feeding your dog, it's anything that you can do, anything that you are doing, because purpose is in being and in existing. We're living our purpose. And it brought so much calmness and clarity to think about that fact. Because imagine the thing that drives you to wake up in the morning is that you're waking up. Imagine the thing that drives you to go outside or go for that run or make that network connection is because that is you living your purpose. So much stress can be taken out of the word if you remove the word doing. Because purpose isn't something that we can do. It's something that we are. We are human beings. Now I might make another video to talk about the space between purpose and life's work, because life's work is a whole other conversation. Purpose is a special contribution you make to the world by being yourself. It is what you and only you can bring to the world. It's being yourself. It's your perspective. Sharing your perspective and your energy. And it's so simple. It's so complicated. It's so many times we hear be yourself and we're like, I don't know what that is. What is being me? I don't understand. That's a lot of pressure. Or at least maybe it's just me. It still isn't that easy. But it brings a lot of ease to know it's not something you have to look for out there. It's what we have to look for in here. And once we discover this, we're doing it every day. Every day. So in walking through life, we just focus on what makes us happy, what brings us joy, what little moments that make us stop and appreciate being alive. Remember, you can appreciate being alive. You got it made in this shit. You got it made. If you truly want to live in your life's purpose, go for that walk. Quit that job you hate. Cut off that friendship or make that friendship. Make mistakes and get back up. Be human. Live, experience, breathe. For goodness sakes, breathe. And try your best to enjoy it. It's not a long trip, but it can be a magical one, and it is a magical one. I can honestly not explain how much peace it brought me to stop looking for my purpose and realizing that me being myself and expressing myself is enough. And it really hones in that we are enough individually. Imagine the thing that wakes you up in the morning is waking up. Open your eyes. I did it. Done. That's all you had to do. Did the thing. Good. We made it. We out here. Now, I don't aim to be a spiritual leader or a guru or one of these self-help queen people. I'm another human being living the human being experience, dwelling in my magical being sparkle dust because, you know, I'm awesome. But I'm another person, and I see life and I experience life, and it can be a lot sometimes. It can definitely be a lot sometimes. But everything's perspective, and I really hope that my perspective can help shift some of yours and to make things a little bit easier. Full disclaimer, the channel does not guarantee ease, success does not guarantee mindset change. You have to do the work in order to help yourself. Everything starts with ourselves. Everything. So take a step back and observe and find magic in every moment up until now, and try your best to find magic in every moment afterwards. So when you get to the end, you lived your purpose well. There's so much peace in purpose being ourselves, because there's no wrong answer. Every moment that works out and every moment that you wish could have gone better is still being done right because you did it. And that's all you had to do. Every choice and every setback, every toe stub on the end of that table, that's purpose too. Oh yeah. Feel the pain of being alive. Living is pain. That was morbid. You got this. I got this. We got this. So I hope this brought a little bit of clarity. I mean, a little bit easier to shake and bake. And if you stuck with me to the end and you didn't get tired of me talking and you weren't confused and like, what the heck is this chick talking about? Then my name is Kai, and I post videos every Wednesday on similar things, figuring out how to life and maneuvering through this human experience the very best that we can. Because let's face it, none of us know what we're doing. So if you have any thoughts on purpose or your own perspective on what purpose is, I would love to hear them. Get discussion in the comment section below. I love a good discussion. A little chitty chat. And click the notification bell and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Toodles!